For well over a century, Smyth Chapel, nestled in the community of Emory, Virginia, has been a place of gathering and worship for generations of families. The chapel has been a sacred ground for the community, but was declared abandoned by the Holston Conference of the United Methodist Church in 2013. With the efforts of the Friends of Smyth Chapel, the building was renovated and is now fully open as a venue for events and gatherings.
The Smyth Chapel was the building was built in 1892. It served on a circuit of Methodist churches initially, and then became its own church by itself, and served, I think it's 120 years, up until about 2011. But there was a strong connection with this church, with the college, Emory Henry College. Many students came to practice preaching here, and in fact, students and faculty were involved very early on, even with fundraising for the chapel. It was not safe building at the time because the steeple itself had had water damage, and so it was in a condition where we were concerned that the Holston Conference would have to tear the building down due to liability. So the initial step in trying to save the chapel was just to make it safe, and that was to repair the damage, but also stabilize the steeple and the bell tower.
Well, we've had a variety of events. We've had weddings, birthday celebrations, memorial services. We have every other week Men's Hearts Club. They come and play, so it can be rented on a regular basis. We have a monthly fellowship group that comes, Jim. They come and they have a fellowship dinner and activity here. But we've had concerts here. We actually just started this fall having the Smyth Chapel sessions with a concert for the community to come. And we've also had a fall vendor event, getting ready for Christmas. We had that in November this year where people could come, and we had about 12 to 14 vendors in here with their wares to sell. So we've had lots of a variety of events, and hope to continue to do so. We have a Easter sunrise service here that was always a tradition here at the church. And we have something that is called an ice cream supper that was always held here at Smyth Chapel. And as Friends of Smyth Chapel, we have continued both of those traditions and hope that the community will come out and support those as well as they have in the past. So people that live in the community have to realize this is now a building, not just a chapel. The name chapel is still in the title of the building, and it will always be loved and revered as Smyth Chapel for the wonderful services that they provided to the community. But it is a building now where we can have a variety of types of things, including worship services if we want to do that. We have a kitchen available, and so if you need to bring your own food and set up and things like that, we have a brand new kitchen available. There's parking across the road, there's parking next to the building. There is a capacity of up to 100 people, and if you want to rent the chapel, we have a website, friendsofsmithchapel.org. All the information is on there. Contact information, you would contact our person who deals with scheduling, and they will provide the fees to you, how much the hourly rate is to rent the chapel. I think it's a very unique building to rent because it is a historic building. It's been a beacon in the community for a long time. And one of my hopes is that the people in the community will think of Smyth Chapel first when they want to have a special event.